before the result came.
How much?
Overall 5.5. Writing 5. I needed 6.5. Missed it again.
Did you expect this?
No. That's the worst part. I thought I did well this time. I practiced every day. I watched speaking videos. I wrote essays almost every night. I sacrificed sleep for weeks, and still it wasn't enough. When I opened the result page, for a few seconds I just stared at the screen. I refreshed it twice thinking maybe it would change.
What hurt more? The score or the meaning behind the score?
The meaning. The number itself is small, but the meaning behind it feels huge. When I saw 5.5, my mind immediately started saying things like, maybe I am not good enough. Maybe English isn't for me. Maybe this whole abroad dream was unrealistic from the beginning.
That escalated quickly. It's just an exam.
It doesn't feel like just an exam. It feels like my future is paused. Every time I open social media, I see friends posting visa approvals, airport pictures, university acceptance letters, and I am here hiding my scorecard like it's some secret failure.
Did you tell your parents?
No. My father keeps asking me, what's the next step? And I keep replying, soon. I don't know how to tell him the result. He already invested money. Coaching fees, exam fees, books, time. It feels like I've wasted all of it.
Expectation fees hit the hardest.
Exactly. The money part hurts, but the expectation part hurts more. I feel like people believed in me more than I proved them right.
What scared you the most when you saw the result?
For a second, I questioned my intelligence. I actually thought, maybe I'm just average. Maybe I overestimated myself. Maybe all those people who succeed in IELTS are just naturally better at English.
Don't go there.
But it's a real thought. When you fail something important, your brain doesn't just question the exam, it questions you.
That's normal, but it's dangerous thinking.
I even thought maybe I should forget this whole abroad idea. Maybe I should just stay here, get some normal job, and stop chasing something that clearly isn't working.
Or maybe the problem isn't your ability. Maybe the problem is your strategy.
What do you mean?
Tell me honestly, did you actually study the band descriptors carefully? Did you analyze what examiners look for in writing? Did someone evaluate your essays professionally? Or did you mostly practice randomly and hope improvement would happen?
If I am being honest, I practiced a lot, but I didn't analyze deeply. I wrote essays and compared them with sample answers online, but I never really understood why one essay gets band 7 and another gets band 6.
That's the difference. IELTS is not just an English test, it's also a pattern test. It rewards structure, timing, and clarity under pressure.
In the speaking test, my mind went blank for a moment. The examiner asked a simple question, and I started translating from Hindi in my head before answering. I was scared of grammar mistakes. I was trying so hard to sound correct that my speech became unnatural.
You were trying to sound perfect instead of sounding clear.
Exactly. I kept thinking about grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, everything at the same time. And in writing, I ran out of time. The second task felt rushed. I barely had time to check my sentences.
So this is not a failure of ability, it's a failure of strategy.
Then why does it feel like personal failure?
Because we attach our dreams to a number. When that number is high, we feel confident. When it's low, our self-worth drops with it.
That's exactly how it felt, like the number defining.
But it doesn't. It just describes your performance on one day, under specific conditions.
Still, I'm scared of something.
What?
What if I fail again? Failing once hurts, but failing twice feels permanent.
Nothing becomes permanent unless you quit.
Easy for you to say.
I failed my first attempt too
Wait, seriously? You never told me that.
because I was embarrassed at the time. For 1 week, I avoided everyone. I didn't answer calls. I didn't meet friends. I felt like everyone would judge me.
What changed?
One simple realization: failure exposes your weakness, but quitting exposes your fear.
That's powerful.
And once I understood that, I stopped feeling ashamed and started getting curious. I asked myself, where exactly did I lose marks? What skill was missing?
So, what should I do now? Book another test immediately?
No, don't book emotionally. First, take 1 week off from preparation. Let your mind rest. Then come back and analyze ruthlessly.
Analyze how?
Break down your performance. Look at writing carefully. Did you lose marks in task response, coherence, vocabulary, grammar? In speaking, was the issue fluency, pronunciation, or confidence? Be specific. Vague thinking creates repeated mistakes.
That makes sense.
And once you identify the weak areas, fix only those. Don't restart the entire preparation from zero. If your listening is already band 7, don't spend another 3 months practicing listening again. Focus where it hurts the most. Exactly.
The problem is, I feel mentally exhausted right now. Studying again feels heavy.
Then take rest. But don't take escape. There is a difference between resting and avoiding.
Sometimes the thought of giving up still appears in my mind. Like maybe I should just accept that this dream isn't for me.
If you give up because you consciously changed your life course, that's maturity. But if you give up because you're scared of failing again, that's regret waiting to happen.
I don't want to quit because fear.
Good? Then don't.
Instead, improve.
Yes, but improve strategically, not emotionally.
You know something interesting? When I first saw the result, I thought everything was over. But now, after talking about it, it feels less like an ending and more like information.
That's exactly what it is. Feedback, not a verdict.
Maybe failing the exam hurt my ego more than my future.
That's usually the real pain,
And ego can recover.
if you let it learn.
You're right. I think it'll take a short break, analyze properly, and then prepare again with a better plan.
That's the mindset that actually leads to success.
Because failing an exam doesn't mean I failed in life. It just means I need a better plan.